Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today, man? Today we're back here with some Simon and Garfunkel, checking out Cecilia. Okay, this one's been requested a long time ago. I feel like, man, I feel like it's been ages since I dive into Simon and Garfunkel. So we're back here. We're back, all right? And I have a few I want to get around to eventually. Like, I really loved when I listened to Boxer, and I want to check out a live version of that. I really loved... Well, what song haven't I loved from them? We checked out, what, Boxer, Miss Robinson. We've checked out Sound of Silence. I mean, there's been some good ones, man. Sound of Silence, I want to see a live version of that one too, which I think I have written down somewhere. I don't know, my desk, thank goodness you guys can't see it at all times because I have paper with written songs down like everywhere, man. I'm like a mad scientist over here kind of checking one off as we go. I'm not very organized when it comes to writing down these things, man. But today we're here with Cecilia, okay, Simon and Garfunkel, man. So we're gonna hop into this one, check it out, see what we think about this one. I haven't ever heard of this song before, except in the comment sections of you guys suggesting it. All right, so appreciate that, man. Let's go ahead and hop into this one. Don't forget, before we get started, if you guys are enjoying the content and the channel the content I put out on a daily basis, like, subscribe, check out that description. Subscribing's free. Description has great ways you can help the channel if you are enjoying myself and the channel. Thank you. Let's go ahead and hop in, man. Simon and Garfunkel, Cecilia. Already. Never heard anything like this. Man, there's no way. Fire. Oh, man. Jeez, dude. This song is fire, man. This song is fire. I haven't ever heard anything like this song, man. That beat, the way they come in, I mean, what all are they using? You have some kind of shaker. Sounds like feet hitting the floor. It sounds like clapping. It sounds like completely improv sound, man. Like, I mean, they're not using a traditional setup with your typical everyday instrumentation. This is like completely genius on a different scale. So the beat already, as soon as you start the song, you're like, oh no, what are we in for? What are we in for? And it was blissful. It was really blissful, man. of course, he comes in singing Cecilia. Both of my guys are doing their parts on this song. And then you hear about the lyrics and you're like, nah. This girl's cutting him up, hurting him. Then they're up in the bedroom. It's like, hey, okay, the flame is relit. Okay, we've reignited the romance, man. We're back in the bag. He goes to wash up, and there's another man taking his place. Now that I take that as completely metaphor, as in the sense that when you're not around, there's gonna be somebody else filling the void, man. This guy's getting played with. Oh, dude, I need to count my blessings that I've yet to experience this, and that it's brutal. It's brutal, man. But I tell you, Simon and Garfunkel, it's hard for me to get in my emotional bag when you guys are lifting me up to cloud 9 with the beat that is just so infectious and groovy that I'm smiling through your heartache. Trust me, I don't mean to do it. But guys, you guys know this beat is fire. It's so good. That's heat, man.
Cecilia, you're breaking my heart.
Break his heart, girl.
You're shaking my confidence daily.
Like, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to tell her. I'm not trying to cheer her on, man. But this beat is just gonna make anyone happy that you cheer on something terrible like that. I'm sorry, Cecilia. Don't do him like that until the beat starts playing again.
Oh, Cecilia.
Fire, man. Fire. Let's hop into a little bit of the history of Cecilia. This thing is awesome. It's never heard anything like this, man. This was awesome. All right, so checking out Cecilia right here by Simon and Garfunkel from the album Bridge Over Troubled Water, man. We've been there before. So this one right here was released in 1970, considered pop rock, folk rock. That was one thing I was wondering. How do you classify this thing? Because it's definitely got some folk quality to it, but it wasn't folk in the way that I'm used to it. So it had some additional layers, and I was just like, man, how do you fill this in? Songwriter on this one being Paul Simon, man. Cecilia is a song by the American musical duo Simon and Garfunkel. It was released in 1970 as the third single from the duo's fifth and final studio album. I've probably read that before and must have forgot it that this was their final studio album, dude. Written by Paul Simon, the song's origins lie in a late-night party in which the duo and friends begin banging on a piano bench. They recorded the sound with a tape recorder employing reverb and matching the rhythm created by the machine. Simon later wrote the song's guitar line and the lyrics on the subject of an untrustworthy lover. Cecilia was a hit in the United States, peaking at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100, man. Sounds like it was a hit everywhere. A little bit of the background on the recording. It says the song's origins, we read through that. The song's rhythm was developed by Simon and Garfunkel and Simon's younger brother, Eddie. They recorded it for fun, utilizing a Sony tape recorder and employing reverberation. In doing so, they were able to synchronize their live rhythm with a reverberating sound on the recording. A friend grabbed a guitar, strumming and punctuating the rhythm with his ahs. Simon later found himself coming back to the tape and its infectious quality. It was completely happenstance, man, that they were able to grab this sound and him going back to it thinking, dude, this is infectious. There's something here. I've got something here. While listening to the recording, he composed the song's guitar line. Simon found a section the length of shortly over a minute that he felt had a nice groove. He and producer Roy Halley made a loop of this section, which was not easy task before the advent of digital recording. The duo later recorded additional elements of the song at Columbia Records, typically used for the string section recording. Simon and Garfunkel dropped drumsticks on the parquet floor, incorporating their sound into the track. In addition, Simon played random notes on a xylophone, as those elements would be compressed in the final version to where it would not be audible whether or not they were correctly played. Drums were played by the veteran Wrecking Crew drummer Hal Blaine, man. This is awesome, man. So it says the lyrics, "Making love in the afternoon," was among Simon's most explicit at the time. Simon states in the 2011 documentary that during the song's initial success, he came upon a recently returned Vietnam War veteran. The man told Simon that soldiers heard the song and found it a sign of the country's changing more. So yeah, I remember there was pretty restrictive regulations about what could be said on the radio, and I guess this was kind of borderline and made it to the airwaves, it sounds like, and him stating that soldiers who were away from our country at the time, yet finding themselves listening to this on the radio must have been like, something's changed, man. There was a time when this wasn't allowed, and here we are listening to how they are making love in the bedroom. All right, so that's what we got with this one, man. This was just an amazing experience, man. This is why I come back, baby. This is why I come back, man. The gems like this in the world. How could I go without hearing them, man? That's why this channel is here. Here we go, baby. We're in the gold mine. We're in the gold mine on this one. I thank you guys for coming down to the mine with me and enjoying gold. Grab a bar on your way out. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here, man. This is awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed rocking out on this one with me. Let me know if there's more from Simon and Garfunkel that you guys want me to check out, man. Thank you guys for always tuning in and showing some love and support. Appreciate you. If you guys are enjoying the content and myself, please consider becoming a member here on my YouTube or Patreon for as little as $3. Amazing way to support the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out that description, man. And I'll see you on the next one. All right. Peace.